Hey everyone, how's it going? Listen to this brief clip. As you can see, it says on the screen in January, I was laid off for the second time in 8 months.
And benefits will go through the end of March. And following that, you will be offered a severance package. I guess I just really want to express that this is not a great business practice to hire someone with a new initiative and then decide that the funding is not there for their role. It's really dehumanizing. And I know that's not you two's decision, but if you could pass that up the chain, I'd appreciate it.
Here's what I want to tell you. Companies will lie to you. Oh, that they will lie to you. For sure. Budgets don't just get planned next week. Budgets are typically planned out way out in advance. Typically planned out way out in advance. So they don't just come out, hey, a new budget for next week. Some have quarterly budgets. Some say, hey, they start cutting off in December. Why? First quarter of the following year. New year, new budget. So the reason I say that is it's not uncommon for a person to get hired for a job and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to be there for a while. That's why I told a friend of mine, I said, me personally, I would never move for a job. I would never move for a job. I'm going to need a contract. Yeah, a contract. I would definitely need a contract. And why? I'm going to need some kind of moving expense, something up front. We need a contract. What's the longevity? If you think I will travel across the state lines to work for this company and then we're going to see, no, we're not gonna, nah. I've heard of people selling their house. I've heard of a person selling their house, a great manager job, and the job fell through. So now you're in a whole new city. You sold your house. By the way, they already purchased a new house. Yeah, big problem. Kids in schools. It was a family. Big problem. Now you got to find a job to help pay for your new house. Ain't life grand? And it's crazy to me. I've seen people doing videos. I've been here for 3 or 4 months. I moved here. Companies will lie to you. Hate to tell you. They're not always transparent. A lot of people work their lives revolve around a job, location, or what have you, and I get it. And then the company, but keep in mind, you work there. You're an employee, not the employer. They can change their mind any moment. People say, so happy. I finally found a job. And you're thinking, hey, I found a job. So I'm going to be like, okay, right? Yeah, not necessarily. Because you want to know why? You may not be okay because guess what? Um, it's not uncommon to lose a job, find a new job, and the next thing you know, that job could lay you off too. It's not uncommon. Working hard, trying not to starve. Major problem that Americans having is just to try to keep a steady, decent paying job. That's a major issue. While you're working hard, trying not to starve, is it too much to ask for an American just to keep a decent paying job? Is that too much to ask? And I guess so, because it's not happening. So as you're going to learn, people are expecting to have like all this loyalty to these companies, and they'll give it a song and dance. But guess what? Don't forget, they will drop you. Oh man, they'll drop you at the bottom of a hat. They'll drop you just like that. That's the sad part. They will drop you just like that. So this, I think it has also a financial toll. Besides that, it also has an emotional toll. An emotional toll as well. It's like, my goodness, is it too much just to ask for a decent paying job that's steady? Not a job that's going to be here for now. Then, oh, hey, well, you're going to have to go. Yeah, we didn't plan this through. See, again, companies, they will lie to you. They will want, possibly, let's say, for example, if they want a certain job done, okay? If they want a certain job done, they're not going to present it to you always to say, hey, to be a full, to say, hey, it's going to be a full-time job. It has longevity. They're not going to tell you it's actually a full-time job, but guess what? The full-time job is actually temporary. And so some of them are too cheap, or they don't want to have the expense of having, what do you call, a temp agency. Oh gosh, they want to, keep the cost down. So what will they do? They'll go ahead and bring a worker in. Bring a worker in. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Bring a worker in. And then what happens? The worker bee is all situated. You may get a couple of checks. You think it's really great. Hey, all right. Yeah. And then just wait for the, hey, got a minute? Or you may get the email for an invite. Even that, along the way things are going, I am sure people are just freaking paranoid. I'm very serious. The way things are going now, it would not surprise me at all that people are like totally paranoid. Oh my goodness, I got an invite for a meeting. Oh my goodness, for a meeting. Am I going to be getting fired? Why? Because that's the cycle. So these companies, they expect so much transparency and loyalty. Oh my goodness, a person can call in sick, and then next thing you know, you better watch your social media. You're not sick. Oh my goodness, that person is a liar. You lied to the job. Oh my goodness, and you're fired. There's so much transparency and honesty expected on the side of the worker bee. But companies, guess what? I'm sorry, they are not always honest. No, they are not. They are not always honest. They will tell you, I think they will tell you what they want to tell you so you can do what they want you to do. Oh, yeah. Tell you enough. Okay, so we need to get this done so you can do what they want you to do. I really believe that. Do what we need for you to do. And then once that's done, they'll let you go. This, unfortunately, people, is a new norm. It's a sad norm, but it's the norm. People are getting hired thinking, oh, I finally got a job. So imagine she's gone to this for what, the second job, second layoff in 8 months. I've seen a person, hey, say they've got laid off they're on a third or fourth job in a year. Working hard, trying not to starve. It should not be this difficult to keep steady, consistent employment, y'all. It just should not be. But again, it's the new normal. And I think this is going to have a negative effect, not just financially, because you're up and down, you can't really plan, but also emotionally, psychologically. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.